Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for the ones who have been here before, and welcome to the ones who have not. My name is Janae and I'm the owner of Confidently You Creations. And so for today's tutorial, we're going to be doing a Dollar Tree decal tumbler. I found these decals last year in Dollar Tree, and as soon as I saw them, I was like, I gotta have them. So they're rub-ons, and I immediately kind of knew what I wanted to do with them. So I'll just show you in the tutorial of what I did with them. You do have to rub them on with some elbow grease. They are from the Dollar Tree, but they turn out great under epoxy. So if you cannot find them in your actual Dollar Tree store, you can actually go online to Dollar Tree and search rub-ons, and then they pop right up, okay? You do have to buy them in bulk, but I mean, I feel like it's worth it. And also for this video, we're going to be doing a giveaway. My birthday is actually today, June 3rd. So I wanted to do a giveaway because we've almost reached 3,000 subscribers and today is my birthday. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a tumbler that I made previously in one of my tutorials. You'll also get this tumbler along with a pen that matches it. All you have to do to be entered into the giveaway is to comment happy birthday to me in the comments. And then also you have to be subscribed to the channel, of course. So those are the only two things you have to do, is be subscribed and just wish me happy birthday in the comments. The winner will be announced in next week's video. But anyways, that's enough talk from me for today. Let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. Alrighty, so let's get started. As always, I start off with a fully sanded and prepped tumbler. I spray painted this candy pink from Rustoleum. I'll link that down for you guys in the description box, but you can find it at Home Depot, Lowe's, or even Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a thin layer of Modpodge to this. And if you guys are just subscribed to the channel, or if this is your first video that you have seen, feel free to go back to my video where I show you guys how I sand and prep the tumbler. I do use Barkeeper's Friend to sand it. But anywho, so I'm going to go ahead and finish with the thin layer of Modpodge and apply my glitter. The glitter I am using is called Make It Pink by Peachy Olive Glitters, and I will link that down for you guys. I don't have a discount code for that, but I do have a discount code for two other glitter sellers that have beautiful pink glitter just like this, and I'll try to find some and put it down in the description box for you guys, okay? So the lighting is really off on this part. I'll show you how it looks now under epoxy and a better lighting during the daytime. So this is a better lighting, and this is how it turns out. I put 2 layers of epoxy and I sanded my rim already to expose a thin line of stainless steel so our epoxy has something to adhere to in its final layers of epoxy. I also sanded the bottom of it, but the tumbler is actually already smooth. As you can see, I did not sand the actual tumbler itself, just the rim and the bottom. And these two are the decals that we're going to be using for the tumbler that I got from Dollar Tree. Again, you can find these at your local Dollar Tree. If not, you can order them online, but you will have to order them in bulk. It's going to be about $40 or something like that, I believe, for a bundle of them. But anywho, so I want to you have to put them on, of course, one at a time. So thankfully, this actually is the same size or like in height as a tumbler. So I don't have to like cut it as far as like the height or anything. It was like the perfect size. If you do use a 30 ounce, you're probably going to have some room at the top and the bottom, but I'm using a 20 ounce skinny, so I didn't have to worry about the excessive amount that wouldn't be covered. So anywho, I will show you guys how I applied it. I just took it right off. I took it out the pack and it just comes right off the backing there. And once you stick it on there, so be careful to not like get it stuck on your tumbler holder because it will get stuck to it. But go ahead and just apply it where you need to and push it down. It's that simple. Once you push it down, it starts to stick to the tumbler. I would say to make sure the tumbler is glossy. So if you did have to sand your tumbler, like the whole thing, I would just go ahead and apply another thin coat of epoxy to it to make sure it's glossy, because if it's sanded it may not stick to it as well if it was, you know, fully glossy like it is now. So go ahead and just rub your rub-ons on there. You will see some air bubbles and some air pockets like you see there. That's perfectly fine. That means that the rub-on is adhering to the tumbler. So you actually do want that space, that air pocket in a way, because it helps it to just easily adhere to the tumbler. And you'll notice that the spots that are not adhered to it, because it looks like colorful, it still looks glossy. You'll notice that when it adheres to it, it just becomes kind of like cloudy, as you can see. I don't know if that makes sense, but it becomes cloudy in the parts where it's not stuck to the tumbler. It's still like that bright, vibrant color. But anyway, this is going to take a little bit to push down all of these sections. It does have some tedious parts where you have small little letters and little images. My butterfly did get cut off a little bit, but I'm like, whatever. Nobody will notice that except me, right? But anywho, so you're just going to keep doing that until it's all the way on, and we're done with that one. So I did place the sheet underneath the tumbler to where the rub-ons did not rub off on the tumbler holder, so I can apply the second sheet. So you're going to do the exact same thing with this side. You're going to place it kind of like if you wanted to overlap, you can overlap it a little bit, but if not, just kind of have like a flush beginning and ending. I did roll it over to the other side and placed the white backing underneath it so I could give it a nice trim. I did overlap it on this side because I just kind of wanted it to look like it was meant to be that way. But again, you don't have to. You can just kind of cut it off and like right where that butterfly begins. It's totally up to you. I feel like this design, you can take bits and pieces of the rub-on, like the flowers or some of the words, and place it onto a tumbler. But I just like the way the full sheet looked. Both of the full sheets looked on the tumbler. It is a little bit busy, but I don't know. I just really like the design of it. Then you can also have a tumbler done in like 2 to 3 days because there's not much that you have to do to it. A lot of people looked at this and was like, oh my gosh, like how the heck did you do this? But little do they know, like it was literally just rub-ons that I had to rub on here, because if you look at it, it does look tedious and it does look like you took your time doing all of these letters and words and flowers. But this is something that, you can have done for someone as a gift. Like I said, in like 2 days. So yeah. So once you are done with all of your decals and rub-ons, you can actually take your scraper tool or some scissors or your nails, something pointy, sharp, to help kind of get it onto the tumbler a little bit better. So me using the scraper actually really did help to get it on there. So once everything was on, this is how it turned out. I think it's beautiful. You can use white glitter, you can use pink glitter, you can use like a light purple, whatever your little heart desires, or even yellow. So it's perfect for spring, and I even put a little rose on the bottom to top it off. So place your 2 coats of epoxy on this and you are done. Let each coat dry for like 6 hours, and then your last coat dry for 12 hours, and then you are all done. This is the ending result. thank you guys so much again, as always, for stopping in to watch my videos. I upload every Friday, so please stay tuned next week as we announce the giveaway winner for the giveaway tumbler that you saw in the beginning. Again, all you have to do is comment happy birthday to me in the comments and subscribe to the channel to be entered into the giveaway. Please join us on Facebook, our Facebook community group, Confidently You Creations, and also follow us on Instagram. See you next week.